I do not know what's going on with this game. Every time I try to spin the stop, here I'm perfect. I need stops. I need Pokeballs and everything else. I'm at the bowling alley with a stop and nothing works. Nothing's been working since I've pretty much been here. Nothing. I can't even click on anything. I don't know what's going on. It's kind of pissed off right now. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know if it's something with the game or what. Alright, well, see you later. I don't know what this was. Psst. Great. Oh my god, I don't remember my password for this now. All of a sudden. Oh my god. Oh. Hey, look, it's working. Oh my god. Of course, this is one of the ones I already have this one, but I don't know if I was recording before when I said the only reason I'm doing it is because there's a chance for a shiny one. That's the only reason I'm doing this, because I already have Sableye. That's one I don't really care about doing, except for the shiny reason. If there's a chance of a shiny, I am going for it. So, here we are. That should do it. Can we get a shiny here? Super Potion. I don't remember that one before. Oh, that's right, I got my field research as well. I forgot. And that is not a shiny. I don't know. Well, that was worth the shot. Plus, I got my battle in a raid. And I didn't need anybody. I don't need to coordinate with anybody, so. And I got it on the first try. Yeah, and I'm still looking for that freaking Ditto. Just so, wondering if everybody wants to know. I'm still looking for that Ditto. I can't move on anywhere with that research. Well, with the Mew and anything, and the other one. The Meltan one, actually. I can't move on anywhere with that Meltan one, or the Ditto one. I mean, or the Mew one without Ditto, so. Here we are, still looking for a friggin' Ditto. And there's the cast form that Deanna still needs. It's up here, but she's nowhere around here. Which one is that at? I think I passed. Oh, it's back there. Over there. Over in the field of kids. So that ain't happening now. What else? When a level... Okay, that's the one I just picked up. I actually picked up a field research that said catch 10 ice-type Pokemon. I picked up another one. I'm like, it's taking me a long time to get that one. I don't want two of them, so I threw that in the garbage can and got another one with another stop. And now that's a win a level 3 raid or higher raid. I can do that easily with somebody. So I did it before. All I need to do is one raid. So I just got to look around and see if there's any more raids in the area. And we'll go from there. And yeah, so that's that. I'll be back in a minute. I'm probably going to Get out of this app quick. Let me see if I can spin this so far. I just did before the raid, but yeah, alright. Okay, let me, I'll be back. I'm gonna check, see if there's any raids in the area, or if... Okay.
7 laps to go, and it's 7 times it's happened in the final 10 laps. 14 total overtime finishes at Talladega all time.
Did you see the hands on Ryan Blaney trying to keep that car in a straight line as Mark Truex Jr. was giving him a push?
But Blaney, it took him forever to get the thing under control. I never saw anybody not wreck with that car out of control.
Well, the spotters saw that Truex had a run-off turn number 2, so they moved both Logano and Blaney up to the outside to block. It worked well for Logano. For Blaney, not so much.
But to me, that when we talk about cautions coming inside 7 to go, that's what it's going to come from. Somebody blocking that big run, and there's just going to be too much contact to the rear bumper.
Watch this. The 19 gives a big shot. Right here, big shot, big shot. Right here, the 12 car gets so out of shape. I don't know how he saved that car. Look at it, he's still wiggling. And I know at home that may look, that was minor. Trust me, that was major.
I was looking through the windshield from that other angle, and you could see his hands. He has white gloves on, and they were going full lock left and right.
Ryan Blaney got moved back to 11th, but here he comes, and who he's up against? The 19. He's now up against Martin's bumper. Yep. Let's see how this works out.
They just keep repaying the favors.
Just watch it. You look through the windshield of these cars when we got a shot there. You see those gloves moving around. That guy is busy in there, buddy.
9 to go.
This is what you get paid for. You come to Talladega, these last 10 laps, this is where you earn your money.
You know how much those first 178 laps pay?
Yeah.
Nothing.
And that guy sitting in second, he's already been off to a great start this season with some wins. Hasn't really done well on super speedways, especially here at Talladega, but he does have one win all the way back to 2008.
Well, you got 2 guys right there, the 22 and the 18. They got wins. The guy in third, he is desperate. He knows this is an opportunity. He doesn't want to let it get away. Bush, same thing. He's had a great car.
Yeah, he finished second here, I think, a year ago in this race.
Our pole sitter, Austin Dillon's back up into the top 10. The front 5, 2 Fords, 1 Toyota, 2 Chevrolets.
I think they're just, right now, you're setting everything up. You're getting everything in position. Kyle Busch, he knows what he wants to do.
Well, the manufacturer that is best aligned right now is Chevy. They have 3 cars in line. The 1, the 9, and the 88 positions 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I think it's going to take a little bit more than that. But as you saw right there, the 18 of Kyle Busch, if he's able to get to the rear bumper of the 22 of Logano and push him like that, that means he's going to be able to get side by side with him at some point.
And look at him. This is Joey Logano. Watch him. He's looking at that mirror. He's not looking forward at all. He's looking behind him.
7 to go.
That right there, you know what I call that? That's sitting on a hot stove and peeing ice water, baby. I'm telling you.
Turn the wall, Chris Buescher. And he gets tagged by Di Benedetto. Truex is in it. And so is the 77 of rookie Justin Haley.
Right on cue.
19 of Truex getting caught up in this.
Larry, that trend was nobody's friend.
7 to go.
Got a fire on the 95 to Benedetto.
Having a great day, just running so well all day long.
Good to see him climb out. Chris Buescher took a hard hit.
Di Benedetto and get caught up in a wreck.
His rookie run spoiled. That's a tough way to end it with 7 laps to go. Oh, good to see Chris Buescher climb out.
A lot of damage to these cars.
I'm sorry, that's one of the safety workers there talking to him. He has put the window net down, and that is a signal to the safety crew that he is okay. Boy, that was a bell ringer for Busher.
Really
Boy,
was.
it sure was. He got turned around in a hurry.
And here's Chris climbing out. The Prosper, Texas driver is okay, but that car took a vicious hit. And Martin Truex, cattywampus, coming to pit road after getting wrapped up in that one. So coming off turn number 2, Busher is third on the outside.
Yeah, keep an eye on. I believe the 10 car of Amarola gets a nice run behind Chris Busher. He almost tries to make it 3 wide right there. Busher comes down. A little bit of contact right there and just turns the 37 around.
Boy, and Benedetto had nowhere to go, and Truex had nowhere to go.
So happy to see that 37 car stay on the ground when the 95 hit him. Yep. Big hit by Haley in the 77.
Wow.
Here's another look, and we'll watch Almirola in the 10 and Chris Busher in this 37.
So Amarola thought about going 3 wide. That door was shut. And not able to see the contact. But I know, the way that car turned so abruptly, you know the contact was there. And then, wow, look at this.
Unbelievable.
Saw Corey LaJoie just thread the needle and get through there. Wow, it's a hard hit. You're with Daniel Suarez.
Boy, what an impact that is. I mean, think about that. What, 3,400 pounds of metal flying up in the air like it's a little toy.
200 mile an hour.
Martin Truex trying to avoid it and almost got through. And then Justin Haley nowhere to go.
Nope.
See Suarez just squeaking through there.
A lot of carbon fiber on the back straightaway after that. Those hoods, deck lids.
All the drivers have exited their cars under their own power. And the cars have been stopped with 6 laps to go. 4 cars involved in this one. It looks like only Truex may be able to continue. And these were all lead lap cars. They all had a shot to win it.
Oh, yeah.
6 laps from now.
Sure, they'd both been right up in the thick of things. And Haley was having a great run earlier today and ends up like this. And I thought it was interesting that we asked Larry what the trends were. And what did Larry say?
7 to go.
7 to go.
And the crash happened with 7 to go.
On the money. Well, I know somebody that is happy that caution came when it did, and that's Brad Keselowski and Eric Jones.
Yeah, they'll be able to catch up.
You saw Todd Gordon, Joey Logano's crew chief. He is the race leader as we're halted with 6 to go from Kyle Busch and Ricky Stenhouse. So now Keselowski, who was more than half a lap behind the lead pack, looks like he'll be one of the 24, make it 25, as David Reagan should be the free pass car, 25 lead lap cars when we resume. So let's check in with Shannon, Jamie, and Bobby.
Thank you so much, Mike. Now, I think DW did say that he expected a caution on lap 7, so we were waiting for that, and it was here. And, of course, we have it. So, question, was that the big one? What do you guys think?
I don't think it's yet.
Well, I don't think so.
know.
I think you're going to see people try to tandem now and push. And we've seen all day long that has resulted in cars getting loose, and they're going to be more aggressive at the end of this than they have been all day long.
Yeah, getting up to speed, they're going to be pushing, and manufacturers are out the window. Everything's all gone. Now we're just going to push.
Okay, so that's my question. We've seen the manufacturers work so well together so far today. Kyle Busch is the only Toyota in the top 20. What does that mean to you?
Kyle Busch doesn't care what manufacturer is behind him. And at this point in the race, I think that deal is off. You have to help whoever's in front of you, and you're going to help whoever you think is going to benefit you the most at the end of this.
Even though we've already said that the manufacturer sat down and said, do not push another manufacturer to the win.
You can't line up now, though. It's whoever's in front of you or whoever's behind you.
They've worked together up until this point, but now at 6 laps to go or 4 or 5 laps to go at the end, that's what it's going to be.
Joey Logano has really done an excellent job controlling the lanes so far today or towards the end of this race. Can he continue that?
I think so. I think Joey is obviously one of the best restrictor plate or plate racers out there, super speedway racers out there today. He can manhandle that car. He can keep cars behind him. He does such a phenomenal job. His car doesn't look like it drives very good, but he keeps everybody back there very fast.
Yeah, I mean, when I look at Joey Logano, it's not just him. I look at his spotter, TJ Majors. Those guys communicating back and forth, Joey moving the car, TJ telling what run is coming. They've done a really good job today. It's been a lot of fun to see him defend runs that we said they wouldn't be able to defend earlier today. So it's been really cool.
He has been all over the place. Let's talk a second about Kurt Busch, right? Yep. We know that he's been up in the mix. I know earlier today you guys were just giving him so much credit about what a great super speedway racer he is. What are you going to see out of the one?
Well, I think Kurt, like we talked about a while ago, he is very good super speedway racer. He's been able to win at these racetracks. He knows how to get it done. And I look at him as he's in a position right now. He's just been kind of quiet. He sits there right now. He's been on the inside. You don't really hear much out of him, but I think he's definitely going to be there at the end.
Yeah, the inside lane is a safe lane right now. It looks like Kurt Busch, though, I think he's only won one plate race, but he is one of the best plate racers of our era.
There's a lot of aggressive drivers up there in the top 5, top 10 right now, Mike, and all bets are off as we come to these closing laps.
That's right, Shannon. Kurt has a bunch of runner-up finishes at Daytona and Talladega, helping teammates to victory, but he's on his own right now. Here's the plan. They're going to fire the cars up, bring them around, open pit road for a quickie yellow, which means all cars, lead lap and lap down cars, can pit at the same time. Martin Truex's crew will get back to work as soon as the yellow comes out and the cars move from the backstretch. And as they come off pit road and go past the flag stand, they'll be given one to go and we'll go racing. So, Jeff, you said you wanted tires on every caution. How about this one?
Well, if you're Brad Keselowski, if you're Eric Jones, some of those guys that really don't have much to lose that are further back, they'll come in and get tires. But those guys up front, now my crew chief hat is put on, and I need track position, and I'm not willing to come in and get tires.
So, Mike, who are the most aggressive drivers you know?
Oh, the front three.
That's right.
Logano, Kyle Busch, and Stenhouse.
And even Kurt Busch. I mean, there are 4 guys up there that'll do about anything it takes to win this race.
So, Larry, what's your position on whether you get tires or not? How many cars from the leader on back stay out?
Well, and what we need to preference is the fact that fresh tires maybe don't make you run faster. They just let the driver maneuver the car. They're going to drive a little bit better. When I look right now, Mike, that we have roughly 24 drivers still on the lead lap, I'm looking somewhere around Almirola, Larson, Blaney, 10th, 11th, 12th, maybe even William Byron, 13th. Somewhere right in there, I think, is the cutoff that if I'm back in that area or on back for sure to Jeff and Daryl's point, I'm coming to get me 4 fresh tires.
Yeah. All right. So Larry says 13. Where's the cutoff line for who stays out, Jeff?
Daryl? I think you got to get on it closer to 47. I think up 8th place, maybe.
Oh, really? That
maybe,
high up?
I think from there on back, maybe. But I just tell you, the only thing I think that tires would do for you is we've seen what incredible runs, the closing rate. If you had 4 tires and a ton of grip, you might be able to use that closing rate to your advantage. Find a hole and shoot to the lead.
I'm going to say outside the top 10, maybe 11th on back.
I'm thinking for Menard on back, 6th on back.
Really?
Because there are a bunch of drivers up there that their shot to make the playoffs is to win.
Yeah, but
this is the place.
If I'm in 6th, though, I'm thinking 4 of them are probably going to wreck before we ever get back around.
Yeah, I think you look at Priest. He's running 8th in the 47 car, which is a great run for him. He wants to try to stay right there if he could. If he could finish 8th, I think he'd think he had a great day. And I think you come in a pits, it's a crapshoot. Maybe I come in, I get 4 tires, we have trouble in the pits. said. Maybe I come and get 4 tires and we start 15. So I think you got to stay out.
And if you come, you don't know if others behind you are coming. It's not a guarantee. They might not.
Well, I'm thinking of October 2000 when Dale Earnhardt, with help from Kenny Wallace, came all the way to the front and won this thing.
See, my buddy, he's agreeing with me. He says, thank you, DW. I said, hey, stay out. So I think he will.
Ryan Preece.
Good job. And thank you, Tad, and all you guys over there at your team for the stickers this weekend. Appreciate it.
They didn't bring enough for you here today, but they promised you some. Now, when you get a bump in the draft, what does it feel like? Watch Joey Logano.
Wow. Oh my God!
What a great angle!
What kind of thrill ride is this?
Here's what I loved about that: is Joey. I don't know, if there's a switch or something that he was going to hit on the dash, but he looked up in his mirror and he saw the car coming. And what did he do? Put both hands on the wheel and held it straight. But then once he got hit, it's just you're just. Holding on tight after that point.
I never forget what AJ told me. I said, hey, AJ, they're always shaking their fist at him. He said, knock the hell out of them. He said, they won't shake their fist at you then.
All right, repairs underway on Truex's car as we're back under yellow. Now, Saturday, great doubleheader for you on FS1. A historic rivalry. The Cards battle the Cubs. And then Chris Davis leads the A's against the Pirates. It all starts 4 Eastern on FS1 and on the Fox Sports app.
We got to start wearing those heart monitors up here.
All right, the pits will open. All drivers are eligible to pit. And when they come to the line, it'll be 1 to go. We'll see how many stay out and see if any of us called this right. Not that it matters.
Yeah, right.
I'm going with Larry. He seems to be on top of it a lot more than us.
There's your top 5. You saw Ryan Preece, the rookie there, is 8.
And what I'm looking at with those top 5, you got second of Kyle Busch. You got 4, with his brother Kurt Busch behind him.
All right.
Who's got Stenhouse?
Excuse me, who picked Almirola? Because he's the 10th place car and he's in.
Yeah. I said 10th on back.
I said 8th.
Yes, you did. No. Jeff gets the win.
Woo.
Well, we'll see who gets the win.
Yeah.
And they're putting right sides on Almirola's car.
I'm going to come down and get tires. I'm going to get me 4. I think I just get 2.
Ty Dillon getting tires. 4 of them. He hurt you.
Yeah, no, if you're going to pit and you're going to get tired, you might as well get 4.
I don't know 2 is going to do you much good.
Now, there will be 25 cars on the lead lap, so these cars will be starting about row 8 on back. Let's go to the care center and Vince.
Hey, Chris Buescher has been checked and released. What happened? Yeah, we just got turned. I mean, we had a good driving car. We put ourselves in a good position there with just a handful of laps to go, and our Tide Pods Camaro was pretty good. It just turned right. I mean, we got hit hard. No, it just turned it right in the outside fence. So destroyed several race cars. Just so typical of these racetracks. So it gets frustrating every time you come to these places and something like this throughout the race, and it's just not very much fun.
Glad you're okay, Mike.
Thanks, Vince. 13 cars stayed on the racetrack and did not pit. The first car to stop in the running order would be Ryan Newman. So from Newman, Almirola on down, there is the cut line. 13 stayed out. So Newman, Almirola, Dillon, Suarez. Can you win it from there with tires?
I don't know. You're going to have so few laps to go. I just don't know if you can or not.
Kyle Busch will restart on the front row.
We get green white checkers. All these guys we're racing are in worse fuel situation than us. Us doing ranks there, we put more fuel on under green than they did. We've also got about 20 laps newer right than everybody in the top 10 except for the 21.
Wow, that's a big advantage.
Could be.
Here we go.
Will come green with 4 laps to go. Logano and Busch. Stenhouse and Busch. Elliott and Bowman, Menard and Dillon. Preece and Larson, the top 10.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be all about who gives the best push and which line is the most organized. Right now, better push coming from the 17 to Stenhouse.
Whoa, buddy.
Oh, Kyle Busch is going to get hung out.
Yeah, Kurt drove down underneath him and left him hung out. I'm thinking that's probably good news for Joey Logano.
4 wide off turn 2.
Boy, look at
That's Eric
Keselowski
Jones
with
and
that
the
big
3.
run. Pushing the 20 of Eric Jones to the rear bumper and the 3 of Austin Dillon.
Kurt Busch not messing around.
How did Kurt Busch get to the inside of Ricky Stenhouse?
He just nosed him out of the way, moved Stenhouse up.
Chevy's lined up on the bottom behind Logano, who goes up. And Kurt with him.
Buddy,
opened up the door for Chase Elliott on the inside.
And it did.
Chase got his teammate Alex Bowman pushing, going to take the lead here.
I think this could really pay off for these guys. We know what they can do. We've seen them do it earlier today.
3 to go. Chase Elliott out front.
Pretty optimistic we're going to make it to the white flag, but we may.
Oh my God, dude.
Way to go.
Logano on the outside, Kurt Busch behind him, then Almirola. Chevy's on the bottom.
But they are slicing and dicing. I know that. Back in there. Whoa. I see a lot of...
Oh, we got the 20 of Eric Jones going around.
Down on the apron, out of harm's way. No caution.
No, he kept it straight, kept it going.
But that's one less car to battle for the win.
I mean, you got the 9 lead, and you got his teammate running second. And look who's running third. Priest in that 47 car.
How
That's
about
pretty
that?
impressive.
2 rookies, really.
And Hendrick.
Yeah, with Hendrick.
Right there.
4 Chevys in front. Logano trying to make something happen on the outside in that green car.
Trying to get down there and do a little side drafting. I don't think he's got enough to get up there.
Oh, now see Stenhouse jumping out there. That's going to slow the momentum of that lane that Logano's leading.
But can Stenhouse come up and Logano move up with him and put 2 Fords trying to get to the front?
That's absolutely the best thing that Chase Elliott could have asked for right there. I think it's going to take a whole nother lap to get that outside lane organized.
They can't do it.
Coming to the white flag, so...
You just don't see it happening. That 9 car is in the driver's seat.
Oh, Stenhouse.
Stenhouse pounds the wall, but they took the white flag, sponsored by Credit One Bank, under green. Stenhouse.
No caution. Is it?
Trying to get away. Here they come. Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, Ryan Preece. Logano on the outside.
Oh.
And Byron's around. He crashes. Caution is out.
Heavy impact to the inside wall by the 42 of Larson.
Caution's out. I think Chase Elliott's going to get the
Larson,
win.
Jeffrey Earnhardt with heavy damage, and William Byron on the last lap.
That was really scary looking. That 42's floating through the air as he made it impact to that inside wall.
Well, these 3 Chevy drivers did as ordered, worked together, and with the checkered flag, Chase Elliott has brought the Elliott name back to victory lane at Talladega.
Great job.
Chevy 1, 2, 3, 4.
Great effort, guys. Thank you.
Look at that. Ryan Preece third, Daniel Hemrick fourth.
They did this one bad.
Kyle Larson is out, and
that's good to see.
His difficult season continues. 4th career win for Chase Elliott. All coming in his last 25 races. And he's the 6th driver to win in 2019 and the first Chevrolet to go to victory lane this year. What a hard tumble for Kyle Larson.
Come on.
Climbing into the support vehicle after getting out. And there is William Byron with heavy damage on his car. So at the moment of caution, Chase Elliott by a car length over teammate Alex Bowman and rookie Ryan Preece and rookie Daniel Hemrick. Chevrolet front 4 with Joey Logano 5th for Ford and Kyle Busch 9th for Toyota.
Going down there a little bit further in the 62 car, Brendan Gaugh finished 10th.
Great run for the part-time driver, part-time cup driver.
LaJoy, 11th.
Corey LaJoy. Jeffrey Earnhardt sliding the inside barrier. A pretty hard hit there. Well, as we learned at the top of the day, Chevrolet met with all their team, owners and crew chiefs, yesterday and said, work together. Message delivered?
Message delivered. Well laid out plan, and I bet you see them do that a lot more the rest of the year on these big super speedways.
Today's victory by Chase Elliott was fueled by Sunoco. Sunoco is fueling victories all season long.
Alan Gustafson, crew chief. A big smile on his face. He knows how hard these races are to win. Here's a smoke show. And don't, I know this is Earnhardt country, but today it might just be Elliott country.
That's what you have to do today, I'm telling you. He led a lot of laps on the race.
Well, we're a little over 100 miles west of Atlanta. So this is both Earnhardt and Elliott country. His dad was a fan favorite and a winner here, and now so is Chase Elliott. Here's Jamie Little.
Chase Elliott, you heard it on the radio. How important this win was for this team, for Chevrolet, for Chase Elliott. Chevrolet waited since last October, their last win, and they did it in thrilling fashion. I'll wait for Chase to pull that helmet off. Chase, the fans haven't sat down for a long time. What do you have to say to them?
Just thank you. What a day. Just a huge thanks to all of our partners, my team, Hendrick Motorsports, Chevrolet. Obviously, a lot of teamwork done today. So big thanks to Mountain Dew, Little Caesars, Napa, all our partners that make this happen. But you guys up there, you're really what makes it happen. Thank you.
Chase, I talked to you and your crew chief this morning. And you talked about the Chevrolet meeting. And Alan Gustafson said something was different this time. We are going to make it work. How important was that today?
It was huge. We just had a plan and executed it really well. Obviously, could have gone both ways, but fortunately, everybody stayed together and stayed the course and had some help on that last lap with a caution. But just appreciate all the support, man. This is unbelievable. This is a special one. This is close to home for me, so it feels a little bit like a home race. Thank you, guys.
Chase Elliott, the Georgia boy, wins at Talladega. Matt?
Bow ties in the top four, so a great execution of sticking to the plan.
Yeah, there was no plan coming off turn 4, but unfortunately we didn't get there before the caution came out. So just big props to Chevrolet and everybody at Hendrick Motorsports. They brought great race cars here. We had a great nationwide Chevy from the time we unloaded and showed a lot of speed. We all stuck to our plans and executed really well. So props to everybody back at home at HMS and the Fab Shop, the engine shop, and everybody that makes this deal possible.
So if the caution didn't come out, you were going to try to make a move on it?
Yeah, I'm not just going to let him win, right? I got to try. I knew I could get to his quarter panel. I was pretty confident I could get to his quarter panel through the tri-oval, and who knows who's going to get to the line first at that point. I thought I could do it, but depends on the car behind you, where he goes, and it would have been fun to try, but happy for Chase and Nationwide and Exalta and everybody that lets us keep doing this thing. I'm glad to kind of turn the season around. It's been a rough start to the year, and these guys deserve way better than the finishes they've had, so to come home second, it's not a win, but it's headed in the right direction.
A great momentum builder indeed, Mike.
Thanks, Matt. William Byron drove that damaged car all the way to the start-finish line, and we saw him climb out and get to the ambulance under his own power. Always good news. Well, let's show you what happened on the final lap as Chase Elliott tears the place up on the way to victory lane.
So this is coming off of turn 2 onto the back straightaway. Oh, yeah, you can just see it looks like the 38 goes up the racetrack, makes contact with the 24 Byron. And that sends Jeffrey Earnhardt and Kyle Larson. Look at the air get under the right rear of the 42.
Wow.
Heavy contact with that right front. Left front.
A safer barrier was there.
Holy crap, I didn't know he went upside down.
Watch this thing. Once it starts flipping, it's like a feather.
Oh, my God, he rolled it.
Stop.
I didn't even see that part live.
It looks like the 38 of Reagan just, I don't know if he gets loose or something. You know, obviously the car wasn't in the racetrack right there, sending him up the racetrack. Pretty lucky right there. William Byron didn't go upside down as you saw the car get up off the ground and then settle back down, but that was not the case for the 42 of Larson.
That's a ride, buddy.
Larson can't catch a break this year, man.
Chase Elliott will celebrate at the world's fastest speedway after a wild ending to the Geico 500.
The Cadillac Move Up sales event is here. Move up to next-gen connectivity. Move up to advanced safety. Move up to something a little more, well, Cadillac. In XT5, XT4, and the Escalade. Current eligible non-GM owners and lessees get this
try to go back out later
2019 Cadillac XT4 from around $369 per month.
And I got for the thing, but there's nothing going on, so I'm coming.
Whether you're a seasoned horse player or only wager once a year, the best place to watch, wager, and win on the Kentucky
I'll see what I can do. I got a league race at 7, so I mean, I got
at capitalotbbet.com. You can watch and wager on the Kentucky Derby wherever you are
go out
on
too
all
late,
your digital devices, or be part of the action by visiting the